Back to the channel. As you can see, we've got the Carina back, finally got it out of the lockup. Now the restrictions have been relaxed a little. It's a bit of a sorry state again, a bit dirty, so it's not the best lockup in the world. So we'll give it a good wash, clean all back up again. One of the first things I want to do, maybe seen on the previous video, is the window switch, which I purchased from China. So that's the original one here, and there's the new one. So basically we're just going to unscrew these two screws here and that one there, swap it all over, and hopefully that should solve the problem, this window not working. If that doesn't fix it, then it's probably the motor, so we'll have to take the door card off and have a look at that. But we'll do this first and give it a go and see what happens. Well, I think it's got to be the motor then, which is a bit of a pity. It wasn't expensive, this part, it was only a cheap Chinese knockoff, so I think it was about £6. All the windows work perfect, it's just this driver's window. So it might be the motor, so we'll have a look at that later. Definitely not a power switch. That works fine, just that one. Oh well. More investigation needed then. I'll give you a quick walk around the actual car. As you can see, it's pretty original, very original in fact. A bit grubby inside again now, so we'll give it a good clean. I might extract all the seats now, I've got a manual machine as well. Give it a really good clean up. I'll leave it on the driveway for 3 or 4 days probably, so it doesn't get too dirty. The outside is really original. A little bit of paintwork being done on the bumpers, but everything else has been fine. The engine had a good clean up again. It was probably last year now, so you can see it's got a lot of rusty and dirty. It's all pretty cool, it's really nice. Yes, that's the engine. 2 litre. Nice and quiet. Did a full service on it, and I got it out the barn that time. It's got the 14-inch rims. I've got the plastic wheel covers to actually paint up on those, make those look nice. So I'll be doing that as well, probably later in this video. As you can see, it is a really nice little car. Nice and clean. Very minimal rust, but then for a car of this age you can expect a few little bits and pieces. But we'll give it a good clean up and then I'll give you another walk around it. And these bits I've got to do as well. I'm going to do these B and C posts. Trims need repainting, but I'll see what I can do with those. There we go, after a good wash. It's come up quite nice. Needs a good polish still. You know, these horrible black flies everywhere, God knows what they are. Appearing everywhere. Show how nice this actual car is for an original paint as well. It's pretty good. I did do some paint correction on it probably about a year ago now. Seems to have held up quite nicely. It's a Japanese car, this one. It's not a British Carina E. It was actually one of the very first ones built and then shipped over before the factory was up and running, which is quite interesting. Makes it quite a rare one. I think it's what, 92, so quite old now. 2 litre GLI automatic. Drives really nice and smooth. Paint the roof's quite nice. A little bit of mark. I think it might be a watermark. Yeah, it is. Get rid of that with some wax and polish in a minute. Really nice. As you can see, I've stripped all the door card off and the plastic out. It's really clean inside actually. I'll do it in there at all, which is nice. Might have to spray a little bit of wax oil in there anyway. But I've actually put some power to the motor, which just buzzing, it's not making any movement at all, so I think the actual motor's knackered. So I'm going to get on eBay tonight, see if I can get a new motor for it, a new mechanism. Should be quite straightforward swap, I think, and see if that fixes the problem. So that's another oh, red kite, another thing to fix. So I'll put the plastic back, probably leave the door card off for now actually, until that part comes, no point in me rebuilding it, and I'll carry on doing a little bit of cleaning and go on to the next stage, which will probably be the wheel trims. These are the wheel trims, just the standard plastic push on fit wheel trims, a little bit scarred around the edges. What I've done is actually flattened them around the edges with a 500, give them a good clean, and I'm going to give them a light prime around the edges with just an edge primer, and then a nice coat all over with the U-POL wheel silver, give them a nice satin finish. Let that dry for 10-15 minutes, give it a quick denib, and then I'll put some of the silver on. We have a couple of nice light coats, let it dry, and we'll do the other three. There we are, back on the car. I think you'll agree, that satin finish looks quite nice. Makes the wheels look a lot bigger actually, big old tyres on them. Still think a nice set of 16s or 17s on here look really nice. My Celica wheels look really nice on this if it was lowered down. After we slammed it up a lot though, to make it look nice, get rid of the arch cap. But that's something next owner could do if they wanted to, or they could keep it standard. Completely up to them. Get the rest of the wheel trims finished. So that's all the wheel trims finished now. Looks a lot nicer, more finished off. Black the tyres up a little bit, clean those up a bit. They're still quite good condition actually, the tyres. The sidewalls are all quite nice. I thought they'd be cracked for the amount of time they've been sat, but they seem to be fine. Seem to be holding air now. I've done a little bit more cleaning on the shuts, which I'll just show you now. A little bit before and after. I think you'll agree that looks a lot nicer. So the next step on this is probably going to be sorting the driver's electric window. I'll probably whip the motor out in the next video, test it all, see if that's actually completely gone. If not, I'll have to, like I said before, order another one on eBay or something like that. But I think we're almost there, to be honest. A little bit more cleaning. I might, like I said before, redo the interior, redo the seats again with my spot cleaner, see if I can get any more dirt out, give them a really good clean, really good shampoo, do a bit more tidying, etc. Like I said, clean all the rubbers up, treat all those, and then hopefully when the electric window's done, it's time for an MOT. Get that booked in and see what that flags up, but hopefully it should be okay. I did notice a little bit of rust here I've got to sort as well. I think I pointed it out in another video. I've taken the actual rain trim off, so I'm going to fix that. I'm just going to treat it and then put some direct rust paint on there, and then clean all the rust up off here, because it'll clean all off, and then put the trim back on. But again, that'll be probably in the next video, so hopefully you'll enjoy me on that one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.